Imagine a poor man's meal made with leftover dough, tomatoes, and cheese, becoming one of the biggest businesses on earth. Today, pizza is sold in more than 200 countries. Every second, thousands of pizzas leave ovens around the world. Companies earn billions of dollars every year from a recipe that was once considered food for the poor. So how did one humble Italian dish build global empires like Domino's, Pizza Hut, and Papa John's? The answer is filled with kings, immigrants, world wars, clever marketing, and one of the greatest business stories ever told. Let's travel back over 2,000 years to discover how pizza conquered the world. Long before pizza became one of the world's favorite foods, its story began with something much simpler: flatbread. Thousands of years ago, ancient civilizations like the Egyptians, Greeks, and Romans baked round, flat pieces of bread over hot stones. They topped them with herbs, garlic, olive oil, and local spices, creating quick and satisfying meals. While these early flatbreads looked similar to pizza, they were missing one important ingredient that defines pizza today: tomato sauce. For centuries, these simple breads remained a staple food across the Mediterranean. But the real story of modern pizza didn't begin until we arrive in southern Italy, in the lively city of Naples. In the 1700s and 1800s, Naples was one of Europe's busiest cities. It was crowded, noisy, and filled with hardworking people who needed cheap meals they could eat quickly. Local bakers found the perfect solution. They baked fresh flatbread and topped it with simple ingredients like garlic, cheese, herbs, and later tomatoes. These delicious creations were sold by street vendors and became the favorite meal of workers because they were affordable, filling, and easy to carry. In fact, many people simply folded the pizza in half and ate it while walking through the busy streets of Naples. Then came the ingredient that changed pizza forever: the tomato. Tomatoes arrived in Europe from the Americas after Christopher Columbus's voyages in the late 15th and early 16th centuries. At first, many Europeans believed they were poisonous because they belonged to the nightshade family. But over time, people discovered that tomatoes were not only safe to eat, they were incredibly flavorful. When the people of Naples began spreading tomato sauce over their flatbread, everything changed. That simple addition transformed an ordinary street food into the delicious pizza we know and love today. Without tomatoes, modern pizza might never have existed. In 1889, pizza's future changed forever because of one royal visit. At the time, pizza was still considered a simple meal for the working class in Naples. Wealthy people rarely ate it, and few imagined it would one day become famous around the world. When Queen Margherita of Italy visited Naples, she wanted to taste the city's most popular local food. A talented chef named Raffaele Esposito was invited to prepare a special meal for the queen. He created 3 different pizzas, each with its own unique flavors. Out of all 3, the queen loved one the most. It was topped with bright red tomatoes, creamy white mozzarella cheese, and fresh green basil leaves. Together, these ingredients represented the colors of the Italian flag: red, white, and green. In honor of the queen, this pizza became known as the Margherita Pizza, and it remains one of the most famous pizzas in the world even today. But pizza's journey was only beginning. During the late 1800s and early 1900s, millions of Italians immigrated to the United States in search of better opportunities. They didn't just bring their families and belongings. They brought their recipes, traditional ovens, and the art of making authentic pizza. Italian neighborhoods soon opened small pizzerias where immigrants could enjoy a familiar taste of home. At first, these restaurants mainly served fellow Italians because most Americans had never even heard of pizza. To many people, it was still an unfamiliar foreign dish. Everything changed during World War II. Thousands of American soldiers stationed in Italy discovered pizza for the very first time. They loved its crispy crust, rich tomato sauce, and melted cheese. When the war ended and the soldiers returned home, they couldn't stop talking about it. They searched for pizza restaurants and introduced the dish to their families and friends. Demand exploded. Pizza quickly spread across the United States, becoming a favorite meal for families, students, and workers alike. As its popularity grew, smart entrepreneurs saw a huge opportunity. They asked a simple but revolutionary question. What if we could make the same delicious pizza in every city? That single idea changed history. Instead of running one small restaurant, business owners created standardized recipes, trained employees the same way, and opened multiple locations. Local pizzerias soon grew into restaurant chains, making pizza one of the first foods to become a truly scalable global business. What began as a humble street food in Naples was now on its way to becoming a billion-dollar industry. By the late 1950s, pizza had become one of America's favorite foods, but no one had yet turned it into a global business. That changed in 1958 when two brothers, Dan and Frank Carney, borrowed just $600 from their mother to open a small pizza restaurant in Wichita, Kansas. The building was so small that its sign could only fit 8 letters, so they named it Pizza Hut. What started as one tiny restaurant quickly became a huge success. Customers loved the delicious pizza, friendly service, and welcoming atmosphere. Soon, more Pizza Hut restaurants began opening across the United States. Through franchising, the brand expanded even faster, reaching countries all around the world. A simple family restaurant had grown into the beginning of a global pizza empire. Just 2 years later, another company changed the industry in a completely different way. Domino's realized that customers didn't always want to go to a restaurant. They wanted pizza delivered straight to their homes. Instead of focusing on fancy dining rooms, Domino's built its business around one powerful idea: fast delivery. The company streamlined its menu, trained employees to work efficiently, and created an organized delivery system that could get hot pizzas to customers in record time. Their famous promise of quick delivery made Domino's stand out from every competitor. Over time, the company expanded across dozens of countries and became one of the largest pizza chains in the world. As Pizza Hut and Domino's grew, other brands joined the competition. Papa John's focused on high-quality ingredients, while Little Caesars attracted customers with affordable prices and ready-to-go pizzas. This intense rivalry became known as the Pizza Wars. Every company searched for new ways to win customers. They introduced stuffed crust pizzas filled with melted cheese, extra cheesy recipes, bold new toppings, family meal deals, buy one get one free offers, faster delivery services, and easy-to-use mobile apps. They invested millions in advertising and constantly improved their menus to stay ahead of the competition. In the end, everyone benefited, especially the customers. Better recipes, lower prices, quicker deliveries, and endless choices made pizza more popular than ever before. What had once been a humble street food from Naples had now become one of the world's biggest and most competitive food industries. Technology didn't just change the way we communicate, travel, or shop. It completely transformed the way we enjoy pizza. What began as a simple meal sold by street vendors in Naples has evolved into one of the most advanced food industries in the world, powered by innovation, digital technology, and global business strategies. In the early days, ordering pizza was a very different experience. If you wanted a pizza, you had to find the nearest restaurant, pick up a telephone, and call to place your order. During busy weekends, customers often waited several minutes before someone answered the phone. Sometimes addresses were written incorrectly, orders were misunderstood, or customers had to repeat their requests several times. It wasn't perfect, but at the time, it was the fastest way to get a hot pizza delivered to your door. Then came the internet, and everything began to change. During the late 1990s and early 2000s, pizza companies realized that customers wanted more convenience. They introduced websites where people could browse the menu, choose toppings, customize their pizzas, and place orders without speaking to anyone. This was revolutionary. Instead of waiting on the phone, customers could order in just a few clicks. Restaurants also benefited because online orders reduced mistakes and made the ordering process much more efficient. But the biggest technological leap came with the invention of smartphones. Suddenly, millions of people had a pizza restaurant in their pocket. Mobile apps made ordering easier than ever before. Customers could save their favorite pizzas, customize every ingredient, collect reward points, receive exclusive discounts, and even reorder previous meals within seconds. What once required a phone call now took less than a minute. Technology didn't stop at ordering. One of the most exciting innovations was real-time order tracking. Customers no longer had to wonder where their food was or how long it would take to arrive. Instead, they could watch every stage of the process. The app would show when the dough was being prepared, when the pizza entered the oven, when it was packed into the delivery box, and when the driver left the restaurant. GPS technology even allowed customers to watch the delivery vehicle moving toward their home in real time. Behind the scenes, technology transformed pizza kitchens as well. Artificial intelligence is now helping restaurants predict customer demand before orders are even placed. By studying weather conditions, holidays, local events, sports matches, weekends, and historical sales data, AI can estimate how many pizzas a restaurant is likely to sell during the day. This helps businesses prepare ingredients, schedule employees, reduce food waste, and serve customers faster. Automation has also entered the kitchen. Robots can spread tomato sauce evenly across the dough, sprinkle cheese with perfect consistency, place toppings accurately, slice pizzas into equal portions, and even package orders for delivery. Human chefs still play an important role, especially in quality control and preparing specialty pizzas, but machines are making the production process faster and more efficient than ever before. Some companies are already testing self-driving delivery vehicles and autonomous robots that can bring pizza directly to customers without a human driver. Others have experimented with drone deliveries, hoping to reduce delivery times even further. While these technologies are still developing, they show just how far the pizza industry has come from its humble beginnings in Naples. Technology has transformed pizza from a traditional handmade meal into one of the smartest and most efficient businesses in the restaurant industry. But technology alone didn't make pizza successful. Its incredible popularity turned it into something much bigger, a global economic powerhouse. Today, pizza is one of the most recognizable foods on Earth. It doesn't matter whether you're in a busy city, a quiet town, or traveling across another continent. Chances are you'll find a pizza restaurant nearby. Pizza is served almost everywhere. It's enjoyed in schools during lunch breaks, sold at airports for travelers rushing to catch flights, served inside sports stadiums to thousands of cheering fans, offered in shopping malls, enjoyed during office lunches, shared at birthday parties, and ordered for family movie nights. It has become the universal comfort food that brings people together regardless of age, language, or culture. Every single day, millions of pizzas are baked around the world. Some are made in small, family-owned restaurants that have passed down recipes for generations. Others are prepared in giant international restaurant chains capable of serving thousands of customers every day. Together, these businesses generate an industry worth hundreds of billions of dollars annually. What was once considered a poor person's meal has become one of the world's most valuable food industries. But the pizza business isn't only about restaurants. Behind every pizza is an enormous global network of people working together. Farmers grow wheat for flour, tomatoes for sauce, onions, peppers, mushrooms, herbs, and many other vegetables used as toppings. Dairy farms produce the milk needed to make mozzarella cheese. Meat producers supply pepperoni, chicken, sausage, and other ingredients enjoyed by millions of customers. Factories manufacture pizza boxes, delivery bags, ovens, kitchen equipment, and packaging materials. Truck drivers transport ingredients across cities and countries. Warehouse workers organize supplies. Engineers design baking equipment. Software developers create ordering websites and mobile applications. Marketing teams produce advertisements that encourage people to order pizza. Delivery drivers travel through busy streets to make sure every pizza reaches customers while it's still hot. Even customer service representatives, accountants, designers, photographers, and social media managers contribute to the success of modern pizza businesses. A single pizza may look simple, but behind it stands an entire global economy employing millions of people. As lifestyles continue changing, pizza continues changing too. Health-conscious customers can choose gluten-free crusts, cauliflower crusts, vegan cheese, whole wheat dough, and plant-based toppings. Luxury restaurants serve gourmet pizzas topped with premium ingredients like truffles, smoked salmon, buffalo mozzarella, and imported olive oil. Frozen pizzas allow families to enjoy restaurant-style meals from their own homes whenever they want. Very few foods have adapted so successfully to changing times, while remaining affordable for almost everyone. One of pizza's greatest strengths is its ability to fit into different cultures. Although it was born in Italy, almost every country has created its own version. Instead of resisting local traditions, pizza welcomes them. Let's take a trip around the world. In Japan, seafood pizzas are extremely popular. Restaurants often top pizzas with shrimp, squid, crab, tuna, seaweed, and even mayonnaise. While these combinations might surprise many visitors, they perfectly match Japanese tastes. Travel to Brazil, and you'll discover pizzas unlike anywhere else. Brazilian restaurants often add green peas, sweet corn, hearts of palm, cream cheese, and colorful vegetables. Dessert pizzas topped with chocolate, strawberries, bananas, and sweet toppings are also common and loved by families. India has transformed pizza using its own rich culinary traditions. Paneer, tandoori chicken, tikka sauce, spicy vegetables, green chilies, and flavorful Indian spices have created pizzas that combine Italian techniques with Indian flavors. These unique recipes have become incredibly popular across the country. Then comes Sweden, famous for one of the world's most unusual pizza combinations. Banana pizza. Yes, bananas. Many Swedish pizzerias serve pizzas topped with bananas, ham, curry powder, peanuts, and cheese. To people outside Sweden, it sounds strange. But for many Swedes, it's a delicious local favorite enjoyed for decades. In America, one topping became the undisputed champion: pepperoni. Today, pepperoni pizza is one of the best-selling pizzas in the United States and has become a symbol of American pizza culture around the world. Meanwhile, back in Italy, many traditional pizza makers still believe that less is more. Rather than loading pizzas with dozens of toppings, they focus on fresh ingredients: handmade dough, ripe tomatoes, creamy mozzarella cheese, fragrant basil, and high-quality olive oil. For Italians, simplicity is often the secret to perfection. These differences tell an incredible story. Pizza isn't just exported. It adapts. It evolves. It becomes part of every culture it touches. Whether someone enjoys seafood pizza in Japan, paneer pizza in India, banana pizza in Sweden, pepperoni pizza in America, or a classic margherita in Italy, they're all sharing the same remarkable invention that began centuries ago on the streets of Naples. That ability to unite cultures is one of pizza's greatest achievements. Looking back, it's almost impossible to believe how far pizza has come. It started as a simple flatbread eaten by hardworking people who needed an affordable meal. It survived centuries of change. It crossed oceans, with Italian immigrants searching for better lives. It won the heart of a queen. It became popular through war, travel, and cultural exchange. Entrepreneurs turned it into global restaurant chains. Technology made it faster, smarter, and easier to enjoy. Competition inspired endless innovation. And today, pizza has become one of the most successful food businesses in human history. Pizza isn't just food. It's a story of immigration, showing how people carried their traditions across continents. It's a story of innovation, proving that even the simplest ideas can change the world. It's a story of business, where small neighborhood restaurants grew into billion-dollar global companies. It's a story of technology, where artificial intelligence, GPS, mobile apps, robotics, and delivery systems continue shaping the future. Most importantly, it's a story about people. Families gathering around the dinner table. Friends celebrating together. children enjoying birthday parties, students sharing late-night meals, sports fans cheering with pizza boxes in their hands. No matter where we come from, pizza has an incredible ability to bring us together. The next time you open a pizza box, take a moment before eating that first slice. Remember that you're not just holding dinner. You're holding centuries of history, culture, innovation, entrepreneurship, and tradition, all packed into one delicious meal. From the crowded streets of Naples to billion-dollar pizza chains serving customers in countries across the globe, one humble Italian dish truly changed the world.